Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Madisonville Marine. This Thursday at the Knoxville Convention Center, they kick off the 2022 Downtown Knoxville Boat Show. And the team from Madisonville Marine will be right there Thursday through Sunday with 18 boats for you to check out right here in Knoxville. This week, there's no better place to buy a boat than the Madisonville Marine area in the downtown Knoxville Convention Center. Thursday through Sunday, the boat show right at the Convention Center downtown. Look for the 18 boats in the Madisonville Marine Zone there inside the Convention Center. All right, if the SEC did go to its own playoff, it would probably get rid of divisions or go to a pod-type system. You get into how many games do you play in your schedule? Do you just say, well, we're playing 10 SEC games a year and not playing anybody outside? If your whole playoff is inside, do you just go completely inside, make it your own little NFL? Who knows? But I wanted to see, when you take Oklahoma and Texas and put them in this league, and then you look at the 8 winningest, by winning percentage, 8 winningest SEC teams all time, seed a playoff, what would it look like? It would look like this. That's kind of cool, in my opinion. Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, Georgia, then the winners there play, Texas, LSU, Oklahoma, Florida. Texas A&M isn't even good enough to get into this thing. That doesn't even consider, an Ole Miss who's up for a while, or a Mississippi State who goes up for a while, or Kentucky who's now crawled up. Pretty cool. Come on now. If you're Greg Sankey and you're floating this to The Athletic, you've done this. You've looked at this and you've thought, yeah, we could pull this off. I don't know that he wants to, but there'd be a lot of TV money at that, and there'd be a lot of eyeballs on that.
How mad would A&M be that Texas and Oklahoma would be in?
Right.
Spots in their
This looks
out.
like a clown act. That's what Jimbo Fisher would say.
But I mean, that's just based off an all-time. Obviously, last year, though, if you take the top 8, how they do it, Tennessee would probably be in the thing last year. Mm-hmm. Now, think about where Tennessee was. Would you have wanted a game against Georgia or Tennessee at the end of the year to keep your season alive? Boy, you talk about making all the regular season game count.
But when you look at something
gets your
like
seeding
that,
into the
John,
tournament,
doesn't it make you think who needs who the most? Do these teams need the rest of the country, or no?
Exactly.
That's when I look at that. I'm saying, boy, the dollar signs and TV ratings are all over the board.
And then when you
That's
look
great.
at that the regional problem that Vince had, and I agree with, well, it kind of, when you look at that, it sort of loses that. Texas, Oklahoma. I mean, yeah, you're still talking about more or less the South, but you're talking about a big chunk of the country now represented.
Face it, you're only cutting out Clemson, Notre Dame, and Ohio State. Michigan got in this year. All right.
Maybe Oregon on a good year.
Maybe Oregon will get it. Washington got in. For the most part, if you're looking at year in, year out threats, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Clemson. Everybody else is, I mean, Tennessee obviously isn't there right now, but you get the point. The chunk is already regional. You own 90% of the best teams. Vince hates it.
No, I think it's there's a different story there. You look at those games, you're like, man, those are great matchups. Would I watch them if they're on my TV? 100%. That doesn't mean that's what's the best thing for all of college football. That's what I'm saying. I just wouldn't want to see it in that direction. But those are still great games.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Is it Greg Sankey's job to look out for what's best for college football?
No.
I'm sure he feels he already did with his 12-team playoff that got nixed due to spite. So I say double the spite back and look out for the SEC. Anyway, there is the debate, though, the possibility that was raised this week. These conferences are so mad at each other. And Sankey even said, hey, when we pick this back up, don't think we're going to start from where we just finished, because we were trying to get this deal done. I no longer have to agree to some of the stuff I was agreeing to. So everybody's going to their own corners now. They have to have a new, right now you got 4 more years with a 4-team playoff. After that, the contract's done. It's not outside the realm of possibility that you could go back to just an old bowl system where Big Ten, Pac-12 in the Rose Bowl, SEC to the Sugar Bowl. It's possible. So that's one to watch out for.
Bowl games love that.
Bowl games would love it, absolutely. All right, 1 week to go in the regular season, then the SEC tournament, then the NCAAs. Is anyone here looking forward to the SEC tournament, or would you rather just skip forward to the NCAAs? How much does the SEC tournament matter to Vol fans? We'll discuss that next. Come on back.